Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan and checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Julius Randle is out there with Reed. And it's Conley in at the point guard. And for the Spurs, Zohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Vassell on the wing along with Johnson. And it's Fox in at the 1 spot. And on paper, Craig, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
McDaniels in the post. Zohan's there. Conley gets the bucket.
Nice to see Conley receive the dime for once. He's normally the one dropping dimes.
Wembanyama, a screen. Fox passes to Wembanyama. Now, Zohan. Stolen by Conley. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Here's Randle. For 3. A nice shot by McDaniels.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. Johnson, a wide open look. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Edwards can't hit.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
And we talk about Fox's speed, but he also has length. He's a factor there in the paint.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
He hits both from the stripe. Clark, in terms of young superstars, it doesn't get much better than Anthony Edwards.
Amen to that, partner. Every franchise wants a franchise player. Minnesota, I think, hit the jackpot drafting Edwards first overall back in 2021. Last year, we saw Ant-Man take it to another level, making his first of what I think will be many All-NBA teams.
Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
McDaniels gets a wide-open look, and that time also a missed shot. Here's Fox in the corner. Zohan with it. His three-pointer's off the mark. Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against the Jazz in Delta Center. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Drains the three-pointer.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Wembanyama, a screen on Conley. Fox passes to Wembanyama.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And we got a timeout called from Chris Finch. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
And let's take a look now at Victor Wembanyama's numbers. Coming off a terrific season, first in blocks, and he also finished the season in the top 10 in rebounding. It's just a terrific year on the glass.
Clearly one of the best at what he does. Some of his highlight rejections were out of sight. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 3 in this matchup with the Spurs. It's their first meeting of the season.
And even though they're one of the top teams, they drop the season series to this squad. So sometimes matchups play a role.
Yeah, sometimes matchups do, but I don't think they're interested in looking at that. They want to come back strong and show they're the better team this time around.
Reed against Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. It's good from the top of the key.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Outside Edwards. That shot is off. Nice defense by Vassell.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Conley kicks to Edwards. Into the lane. Pass to Reed to stop the run. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Strong move by Reed. He's tall and agile and strong. He's hard to slow down.
Castle's checked in for San Antonio. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And with a chance now to hear from our very own NBA League insider, Shams Charania. Let's get some news on the Hornets. Shams, what do you have out of Charlotte?
Thank you, Kevin. They're very excited to welcome Mark Williams into their lineup. He's a 7-footer who can clean up the glass and get you buckets. He'll certainly help shore up their game down low.
Thank you for the insight, Shams. Much appreciated. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Barnes, he's checked in for Vassell. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Here's Randall. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Castle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. The Spurs are great at drafting and developing, and in selecting Stephon Castle with the 4th overall pick, they've made a play on upside. He's a versatile wing defender. Shooting and his position were the question marks. Can he be a primary playmaker? Will his three-pointer prove to be reliable? Guys, we'll see, but the Spurs are very excited to bring Stephon Castle into their program.
A star talent. Hey, Shams, we so appreciate the reporting you gave us right there. Thank you.
I guess even he has took this one of those once in a while.
Conley, the pass to Randall. And here is Conley. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Inside, here's Reed. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Conley gets the bucket.
One of the league's more reliable three-point shooters. Conley didn't always have that in his game, but he's lethal now.
Wembanyama, a screen on DiVincenzo. And the basket by Castle. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for San Antonio.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
4 on the shot clock. Here's McDaniels. Rebound, San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. Wembanyama, a screen on Conley. Fox finds Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
A big-time slam by Wembanyama. This is why you got to push him out of the paint.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Conley with it. He has 5. To the inside. Here's Randall. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's McDaniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his third assist on the night.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
To the middle. Here's Wembanyama.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Conley kicks to DiVincenzo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox. And some changes here for the Spurs. Vassell comes in for Sohan. And Chris Paul subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Joe Ingles comes in for Randall. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Mike Conley. Here's Ingles. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
A versatile guard, DiVincenzo is excellent at hitting his teammates in their spots.
It's stolen by Edwards. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Joe Ingles is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
And here's Edwards from the arc, and the three ball is good. Edwards got 6 points.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Here's Vassell. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Edwards looking it over. Alexander Walker on the wing. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Ball against DiVincenzo. Paul passes to Vassell. Back to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. From about 16, Minnesota with the rebound.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Here's Edwards. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
Edwards flexing on them now. Bully ball inside.
Barnes the screen. Down low. Up and in on the layup. And the Spurs lead by 1. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Up top, Edwards. He's got 8. As he pulls it in.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. In the third spot, the Timberwolves.
Their long-range shooting last year was nothing short of spectacular. I mean, they were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line.
Wembanyama, he's checked in for San Antonio. Johnson comes in for Harrison Barnes. Timberwolves also changing it up. Reed comes in for Joe Ingles, and Mike Conley subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Alexander Walker. Gobert trying to get open. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Greg, you know this. Getting that second contract is a major goal for young players in the NBA, like Devin Vassell.
And Devin did, signing a huge 5-year extension in 23. He ended up having his finest year after inking that deal. Vassell has a very bright future.
Here's Alexander Walker, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Paul surveying the floor. Wembanyama sets a screen for Paul. Wembanyama, no good. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. They trail by 1. Pass to Reed. Alexander Walker with the ball. To the paint. Makes it off the glass. Alexander Walker's got 7 points here in this quarter. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And the basket by Vassell. And the Spurs lead by 1.
And just attacking the paint. Vassell knows better than to hold back.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Edwards kicks to Reed. Vassell, the pass to Johnson. He takes it in. And Wembanyama throws it down.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Back to Conley. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And again, Minnesota will turn it over.
And now look at the numbers for Edwards. Great showing for him last season. And he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
Oh, yeah, one of the most dependable scorers in the league. He really saved him in several games a season ago. Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Barnes comes in for Castle. And it's Fox in for Paul. Outside Conley. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 4 assists now tonight. Wembanyama, a screen on Conley. Fox passes to Wembanyama. Fox against Randall. Wembanyama outside. Wembanyama, what a high release on the 3.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
McDaniels kicks to Randall. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Barnes.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Conley, the pass to Reed. And here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards!
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talents, and you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is one of one. Hey, thank you for the report. When Naz Reid is out there, Clark, spacing the floor is a real asset for him.
For sure, and he really puts a lot of pressure on the defense because he can score from anywhere on the floor, and he's got great size and strength. And he does the little things too. I mean, you look at his points and rebounds, but this guy gets deflections, he goes after loose balls, he gets you extra possessions on the glass, he steps in and takes charge. I mean, he does all the little and big things.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. San Antonio leading by 7. Here's Fox, and there's the drive. Sweet little floater. 14 points for De'Aaron Fox.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Reid with a screen for Randall. A three-pointer off the mark.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Man, he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Randall outside. Back to Conley. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Conley's got 7.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
And man, is Vassell tough to guard. So good at using that length to get the call.
And he makes both free throws. Now Conley. 7 points in the game. Pass to DiVincenzo. Randall with the ball. Sohan's there. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Randall.
Boy, down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
Conley against Fox. In the corner, Sohan with it. Fires for 3. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Randall outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Powerful move that time by Randall. And he'll go to the free throw line.
The Timberwolves made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Now, here's Fox. His last outing, he had 24 points. 3 seconds left. And so it's San Antonio. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Pop, what did you think of the pace of your team in the first half?
Well, we've upped the pace. That's what we need to do because we're not as good a defensive team as we used to be. So something's got to give somewhere.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
I mean, it's pretty simple. More rebounds, more opportunities. Right now, they're getting crushed on the glass, Shaq.
From where I'm sitting, I don't see the energy, and I do not see the effort.
As we move on, let's get a look at some of the injuries around the NBA.
The Raptors' depth is being challenged. They're really going to miss Scotty Barnes. He does so much for them, but I'm thinking about the defensive side of the ball. A switchable wing who can guard 1 through 5. Scotty's elite.
And he just keeps getting better. Unfortunate circumstance for this team. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. And it's Fox in at the 1. That's the San Antonio 5.
And Conley has run the screen and roll countless times, folks. So effective in these situations.
Wembanyama, a screen on Conley. Victor Wembanyama.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Here's Conley. Pass to McDaniels, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul. Second half just getting started, about a minute played.
A great defense. Vassell is so versatile, and he's a player who can guard all 5 positions.
Wembanyama passes to Johnson. Sohan with the screen, and he lobs it up toward the rim. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
And you see, don't you, Clark, the steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his 3rd season. With Edwards, the chance is there, if he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, that he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say, perhaps the face of the league for several years to come.
And the dunk by Sohan.
Hard not to respect how good Fox is in the pick and roll. Excellent at making the pocket pass.
Randall kicks to McDaniels. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. That's 10 points for Jaden McDaniels. Fox against Conley. Kicks it out to Johnson from the arc. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
To the inside. No good. Great D that time from Johnson. Pass to Vassell. Wembanyama, a screen on Randall. Wembanyama down low. Guarded by Reed.
Great denial by Reed. Boundless energy he brings.
Randall with the bucket.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And here is Fox. He's got 16. Pass to Vassell. Sohan inside. Randall on him. 5 on the clock. 14 feet away. That one drops for him. Vassell's got 10.
And that high release point really helps Vassell in that mid-range area.
Timeout.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Conley. Good season for him last year. Averaged about 11 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And playing with the reserves, he might not get the minutes he'd like, but you sense that hunger to improve.
Well, you know, he stated that he wants to improve, but until that actually happens, he'll continue to come off the bench.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of. If you don't want your pocket picked, here are last season's steals leaders. De'Aaron Fox, number 1.
There were so many nights when he controlled the game through his defense. Not a surprise to see him ranked at the top.
Randall outside. There's the triple. Rebound, San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Spurs passing it around. Mike Conley with the rebound. Conley's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Edwards. Over in the corner, Randall. And a miss there on the triple.
Now, the scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Down low, here's Vassell. Back to Wembanyama. Easy money for Wembanyama.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Randall outside. Looking to get it going. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Monday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Thursday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls.
And for that game against the Trailblazers, that's number 9 on the season for them. They should start feeling good about themselves at that point.
Castle's checked in for Johnson. And a change for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker's checked in. Sohan. No good on the triple.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Randall right side. Conley with the 3. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
Here he goes. And that one is hammered home.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Randall outside. Lets it go with the 3. Vassell grabs the board. Vassell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Castle. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Conley against Fox. Outside Edwards. Reed with it. Launches a 3. Hands it from downtown. Reed's got 7.
Off-ball preparation paying off for Reed. He was just waiting for that pass.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
Goes up. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Oh, yeah. Castle can leap up to the rim. The rookie putting some power behind that finish.
Timberwolves trail by 14. Outside Edwards. Back to Alexander Walker. Pass to Randall for the 3. Wembanyama with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Minnesota shooting here about 46% for the game. Out to the wing. Reed finds Edwards. Edwards cashing in from outside.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
There's the drive, and the basket by Castle. Castle's got 9 points in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
His size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
A different look now for San Antonio. Charles Massey, he's checked in for Wembanyama. And it's Harrison Barnes in for Sohan. Timberwolves also changing it up. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. It's Fox with the drive. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And how about the burst there with the change of pace? Fox is elite at attacking the rim.
Good on the second free throw. Timberwolves trail by 14. DiVincenzo with it. Still scoreless. Here's Dillingham. And it's denied by Fox. Vassell left side. Pass to Barnes. Here's Fox. There's 31 seconds left here in the third quarter. Lays it up off the glass. Fox has got 19 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Alexander Walker finds DiVincenzo. From outside the arc, the shot comes out. With the floater. And so it's San Antonio in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Edwards is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Gobert in at the center filling out the middle. Edwards passes to Gobert. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Now here's Paul. Defended by Alexander Walker. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
It's Edwards on the wing. Edwards drawing the double team.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
And Edwards drops them both.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Here's Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Paul. Second chance shot. Back to Wembanyama. From past the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Edwards, that's good.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Here's Castle. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Mike Conley's checked in for Minnesota.
Known for his strong defense, Castle is someone any coach would love to have. He is a hard-working rookie.
And the basket by Ingles.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Conley against Paul. Out to the right wing. Here's Castle. San Antonio again missing. Timberwolves trail by 17. Alexander Walker finds Conley. Back to Alexander Walker. Inside, Gobert. Pass to Alexander Walker. And another three for Minnesota.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Castle. Ingles with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Outside Conley. Pass to Alexander Walker. And here is Ingles. Conley inside the line. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Here's Castle. The kick out to Barnes. San Antonio again missing. Alexander Walker on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. Barnes against Ingles. Alexander Walker passes to Conley. Launches it. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Alexander Walker's got 5 points in the quarter.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game. You like how Castle plays at his pace and celebrating when he wants to.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 14-point game. To the middle, here's Gobert. A second chance effort, and it's good on the layup. Gobert's got his first basket of the night.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Paul kicks to Barnes. Kicks it out to Johnson. This one for 3. Conley grabs the miss. Conley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Ingles. Now Alexander Walker. Here's Gobert. Good defense by Wembanyama.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Barnes looking around. Back to Wembanyama. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Wembanyama's got 10 points here in the second half. Conley against Paul. Pass to Alexander Walker. Buries it from 3-point range.
Timeout.
Alexander Walker's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for the Timberwolves. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Paul. Timberwolves also changing it up. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Ando comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's McDaniels in for Nickeil Alexander Walker. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff, guys.
Thanks so much, David. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for San Antonio.
Well, throughout this game, they've been lighting it up from mid-range. I love seeing that. They've made that the focus of their offense, and it's really paid off.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Edwards against Vassell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, he's one of the last quintessential pure point guards. Mike Conley, steady as they come, looks for others first. He wants to make passes before he scores. He's a guy you love to have as a teammate. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Got that one up quick. And the Spurs lead by 13.
Yeah, Vassell looking comfortable and confident from the corner.
Edwards against Vassell. Left block shot on the way. Conley with a wide open look. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Spurs leading by 13. And Wembanyama outside. Outside, Fox. Johnson sets the screen for Fox. Up and in, that's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
Here's McDaniels. A 3 off the mark. San Antonio's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Stolen by McDaniels.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Spurs.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for De'Aaron Fox.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Reed with a screen on Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. McDaniels, down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor. Here's Vassell. The shot from the low post is good. And the Spurs lead by 15.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Randall passes to Conley. Back to Randall. The 3. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet.
Another dime in the stellar career of dime dropping by Mike Conley. I tell you, he's dropped thousands of dimes in his career.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The first one falls. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Here's Alexander Walker, covered by Vassell. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I